everyone and welcome back. Today we're finishing season 2 of Outlander. We made it, and this one is titled Dragonfly and Amber, and it is an hour and a half long. So that's exciting. So let's just get back into it because I am way too excited.
Wait on the wrong foot.
1968, Scotland.
There doesn't appear to be any cream.
Gayless. Didn't she say that?
It's in the kitchen.
Year? 1968.
You really should get back to your guests. They keep asking for you.
Thank you all for coming.
Who's he?
It would have meant a great deal to my father. And if you knew him, you know that he was not one to leave anything to chance. The Reverend.
Oh, that's, what's his name? Roger? The little guy?
Your father was such a delightful man.
Tom, how are you?
Redhead?
Listen, Roger, I'll be here for you. Appreciate it. Okay.
Roger,
It is.
well, I can't believe it. After all these years.
That's her daughter, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but do I know you?
Of course,
the
you
baby.
wouldn't remember me. Last time I saw you, you were about 7 or 8 years old. I'm Claire Randall. I was an old friend of your father's.
What's her name?
Brianna,
Brianna.
the daughter.
A pleasure, Miss
Brianna.
Randall.
We were staying with relatives
She's
down in
pretty.
London when we heard. My late husband, Frank, they were very close.
He died.
Randall. Frank Randall, of course.
Just kidding.
I remember you now.
I'm a doctor now.
She's being modest. She's a surgeon.
Of course she is.
Bree and I are visiting from the States.
Oh, I thought I detected an American accent.
Boston, to be exact.
She's a history major in Harvard.
Really? I'm on leave from the history department at Oxford.
Wait, that's too much information.
Quite a lot of memories here.
She's the perfect mix between Claire
Would you
and
excuse me?
Jamie.
I'd like to take a look around.
There's plenty of room here if you'd like to stay.
Oh, we couldn't possibly impose.
Oh, you wouldn't be. In fact, I'd welcome the company. It's a big house.
Sounds better than jolting down the wrong side of the road in the dark. Besides, it'll give me a chance to take in the sights. I hear it's a beautiful, wild country.
I like her already.
All right.
Because now I'm invested in what's going on, but like I want to go back to where we were last episode.
Culloden.
Final battle of the 45. My ancestors fought and died there, actually.
Really?
Yes. My true name's Roger Mackenzie. My parents were Jerry and Marjorie Mackenzie. The Reverend adopted me after they were killed in World War II.
He's a Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. I used to know quite a few Mackenzies. Once upon a time. God, you're so like him.
Oh my god, I just had the biggest chills.
There's only one thing left. One possibility.
What's that?
Not here.
Okay, we're gonna go back and forth.
Benedict Arnold is a deeply misunderstood historical figure.
I thought you didn't like military history.
We Randalls are a very complicated clan, laddie.
That is absolutely the worst accent I have ever heard.
It was adorable though. You're not a Randall.
Remember my father very
Well,
well?
she kind of is because he
Bits and pieces.
raised her, but you know what I mean.
He was
He's
a
a
snappy
Fraser.
dresser. Your mother seems very kind as well.
That's where he
My
got.
mother
Oh my god, isn't
lives in
that
another
where?
world.
Isn't that where Jamie got lashed? Like, got his lashes?
Pieces.
Where he...
My mother lives in another world. This place gives me the chills.
With good reason. Many Scottish prisoners were flogged here.
A lot of blood was spilled on this ground.
So I guess she was closer to her dad. Well, Frank. Her adoptive dad. Is that Lallybrock?
And you belonged here with me since the first time Harry dies on you.
Come and let us live, my dear. Let us love and never fear.
And when amorous kisses dwell on our lips, begin and tell 1,000 and 100 score, 100 and 1,000 more.
Why do I want to cry? 36.
This war, everything that's about to happen, it all depends on chance.
Let's kill him.
Aye.
And what if he were to die? Now. Right now. And the battle wouldn't happen. And this whole bloody rebellion would die with him.
Kill Charles Stewart.
Look at his face. He's like, are you mad, woman?
How do you mean, incident?
He
Something
heard.
big that happened between them when they were here staying with your father.
I was just a wee lad.
Wait a second. He heard. He was a kid, but he could remember when Frank said he was a man and he fucked my wife. Remember that? He fucked my wife. He said that.
I was a man and he fucked my wife.
And then the little kid, he was like, can I have some juice or something? And oh my god. Maybe he heard and he knows. And he must know the legend. And when he talked to Claire, he was like, how did you do it? So I think he knows that there's some... Oh my god. I hope he knows.
Your mother said I was 7 or 8 when she last saw me, so it must have been 1947 or 48.
She was born a little bit after that, right?
And my father kept a journal.
Let's read the
I
journal.
open it every night after supper. There's boxes of them in the storage room if you wouldn't mind getting a bit grubby.
They have great chemistry.
I get your meaning.
I don't know, I feel like they've known each other a long time and they're just like comfortable.
Is it possible to do a genealogical search?
Aye. What's the name?
Roger Mackenzie.
She wants to know
How was your date?
from who he...
It wasn't a date.
She knows.
Do you miss him?
Of course.
Sometimes it doesn't seem like you do. Or you ever loved him.
No, she did, but...
What a thing to say.
Make no mistake. This would be cold-blooded murder. You'd be carrying it.
To stop a slaughter.
Why was that
If we
funny?
killed him, I could put this in his tea now and give it to him.
Yeah, you ungrateful son of a bastard. You filthy whoring witch.
And we can no longer allow their vision to dictate ours. When Scotland was united with England
How is she
under a
still
single
there?
crown, 'twas the beginning of the end for us. Our money, our voices, our futures. Where are the rulers of old?
Don't get me
The
wrong.
kings who've become legendary.
I'm happy.
Arthur of Wales, Richard the Lionheart, Prince Charles Edward Stuart, our bonny prince. We've all heard of the Battle of Culloden. Why are you here?
I'm a history student. I like watching history being made.
There you are. Roger Wakefield.
Gillian Eckers.
Gillian?
There's another bigger alley later near here.
How is she there?
Tall fella, wasn't he?
He wasn't
that tall in real life. He could have been great. He had the name, the cause, the support of good men willing to lay down their lives for him. They've taken a fool, turned him into a hero.
Damn. Dragonfly and Amber.
Dougal, it's not what you think, man.
No. I'd rather be hung, drawn, and quartered, I would. Oh, Jenny. You've betrayed us, you know? You have. All of us. Your people. And worse than that, you've betrayed Scotland herself now. And you're nothing but a lying slut who would lead a man by the cock to his doom with your claws sunk deep into his balls.
Claire is my wife. You'll no speak ill of her, even in your anger.
Anger?
Leave now.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Old Scottish custom. If you had rats in your house, you could make them go away by singing to them and tell them how poor the eating was where they were and how good it was elsewhere.
You're kidding, right?
Yea, rats ye are too many. If ye would dine a plenty, you must go, you must go. Go and fill your bellies, dinna stay and no my wellies.
You just made that up.
Obviously. Any good rat satire must always be original.
Well, after that performance, there shouldn't be a rat within miles of this place. Jonathan Wolverton Randall. I remember Daddy talking about him. He's one of our ancestors.
No. Not yours.
And my father told him to abandon the project. He's not the man I thought.
Odd.
Oh, Christ.
Oh no.
I'd have told my my one good eye if it could have stopped me seeing this. But seeing it, I have.
I have. Give me 2 hours. There are some things I need to tend to. You understand?
I'll give you 2 hours. And then I'll damn your soul to the fiery pit.
Oh my freaking god.
You have a daughter, Brianna. Named after your father. Just as I promised.
Oh. How sweet.
You made me go and live a life that I didn't want to live. Do her right. Damn you. Brianna was safe and loved sometimes. When she turns and the light catches her red hair, or you see her smile in her sleep, it takes my breath away. Because I see you. Goodbye, Jamie Fraser.
Oh, there you are. Do you like some tea?
Uh-oh.
What I'd like
It's for
is
you
to know
to
exactly what
spill
you've
the
been
tea.
doing the past 2 days.
As I told you, I've just been...
Puttering around town, collecting herbs. Is that all?
What's going on, Bree?
I like her.
Did you see him?
Who?
My father. Did you see my father?
What kind of question is that to ask?
Not Daddy. He's dead, I know that. I'm talking about my father. The man you had an affair with. The man you were with for 3 years.
Oh my god, how do you explain? How do you even try to explain?
Ray? I found something else in the Reverend's correspondence.
Uh-oh.
Not sure what it means, but...
Hey, Roger.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry, I should let you...
No, stay. It's your house. And you haven't lied to anyone.
Look, she's entitled to be mad. Like, I get it. She can't even
I
possibly...
think we should talk alone.
Yeah.
He's my friend. And he stays.
All right.
He's like, okay, thank you.
Frank didn't want you to know.
Don't you dare blame this on him.
He wanted to raise you as his own, and I agreed. It's why we moved to America. So we could put all this behind us.
Until you found an excuse to visit Scotland? So I could have some kind of surprise introduction to my real father?
It's not possible anyway.
Because he has no interest in meeting his daughter?
Believe me, he would. More than
'Cause he's dead.
anything.
I promised Frank I wouldn't tell you about him, but now you know. And I need to tell you about him. About your real father. Jamie Fraser. Jamie loved you very much. Even though he never met you. And he would have raised you if it wasn't for the Battle of Culloden.
I've killed Dougal Mackenzie. Couldn't seem that surprised. Only that it took you so
Wait
long.
a second. Look at his face. I love that they can trust him. Like, because he knows why they're there, and he's going to understand that, like, oh, Dougal hurt us. You know, even though he's not asking for a reason. His face, he's just like...
I've killed Dougal Mackenzie. This must reach Madame Marie without fail. It is worth more than my life or yours.
I don't want to leave you, my lord. I refuse.
You must. Not just for the deed, but no matter what happens here today, it's important someone remembers. You understand?
I will not fail you, my lord.
I know you won't.
Oh, Fergus. Yeah, I think she's crazy.
So how long have you been cooking up this story?
Oh, I know this must sound crazy, but
Did you really think I would swallow this fairy tale?
Yes.
Do you think I'm still 5 years old? The man I grew up with, who loved me for 20 years, isn't my father. My real father is some 6'3" red-headed guy in a kilt from the 18th century? What is wrong with you?
you're just like him. Your hair, your mannerisms. We would have loved you and raised you
If it hadn't been for the Battle of Culloden... Oh my God, stop!
It's true.
Own up to the fact that you fucked someone else while you were married to Daddy, just like a million other bored housewives.
I was not bored. And what Jamie and I had was a hell of a lot more than fucking. He was the love of my life.
Oh, he's Suki.
Only 2 people know what the truth really is. And one of them is dead. Too bad it wasn't you.
Whoa. Go to your room. Oh, that's her
You're a soldier
tear?
now. Maurice. I love you like a son.
Mon fils?
You're a
He said
soldier
mon-
now. Maurice.
Mon
I love
fils.
you like a son.
I love you like a son. Oh my god. My
Like our
heart.
own son.
He better be okay. He better be okay.
So you believe she traveled 200 years into the past?
There are
Through a stone.
tales.
It's not important if I
Through a
believe it.
stone.
She believes it. I'm just saying. Maybe we should keep an open mind.
I like him a lot.
How about we keep an open tab instead?
The face was
Jillian.
unmistakable. Gayless Duncan. I remember the date she told me at the trial. The year she came through the stones. 1968.
So she left. It's been weeks now.
Weeks?
So you say she's been gone for weeks?
Oh, she goes
That's what I said.
back and forth.
If you do see Jilly, tell her to come home, eh? Tell her I love her.
Oh, he's
course.
kind of like Frank. Well, not like Frank, but you know, when she was gone, Frank was worrying about her and everything.
Afraid I'm leaving tonight to further the cause. But don't stop asking the hard questions. That's the way the world changes.
Is that before she left? Before she left initially?
For hours, I read Gayless's notebooks. I tried to make sense of the convoluted pages.
So if Claire went up to her, if Claire went up to Gayless in 1968, Gayless wouldn't recognize her because she hasn't met her yet. Right? That's so crazy.
I'll not have my kid die for nothing. And what are you to do? I'll take Claire to safety.
And I'll turn back.
When you return, I'll be waiting here to fight by your side. No. No, I said I'll not have you dying for nothing. I won't be. I'll be dying with you.
No one's dying. No one is dying.
Tell me about him.
Of course.
The king of men. That's who he was.
All right.
He was sexy as hell. Had a great ass.
He was tall and had red hair just like yours. Well, do you know Gillian Edgars?
Not really. Well, she gave Brianna that.
Brianna's actually met her.
Yeah. Jillian's great. I mean, she's a little crazy on the whole Scottish nationalist thing, but I liked her.
She's going through the stones.
We're not talking about this again.
Gillian Edgars is Gayless Duncan from the witch trial. This is her. She's the one who saved my life. And if I can stop her going through the stones, then perhaps I can do the same for her. Except I can't.
Why not?
Because of you.
Me?
I looked up your family history. Your
Dougal?
7 times great-grandparents were William and Sarah Mackenzie. They couldn't have children, so they were given one to raise as their own. That child belonged to Dougal Mackenzie and Gayless Duncan.
So you're saying that my ancestors are actually the war chief that you spoke of and...
Roger, you're not buying this, are you?
Fuck yeah, Roger.
Don't know. But just to be on the safe side, I say we find her, warn her at least.
Yes, well, I could warn her not to draw attention to herself in the past.
Do you see what's happening here?
Oh my god!
Roger, you were feeding her delusions.
Brianna, it's okay.
If I'd have gone to the stake with Gayless, would you have left me?
Left you? I would have gone to the stake with you. To hell and beyond. If it had gone to that, but I wasn't carrying your child.
can't know that. It's much too soon.
Cecil, you haven't been a day late in your courses in all the time since you first took me to your bed, but it's been 2 months now.
You kept track. In the middle of this bloody war, you kept track.
How long have you known?
Not long.
You must go to a safe place. To a man. A man that could care for you both.
No. No.
There was no time.
Where did she go?
Oh my God, she went through the stone. She went right through it. Can you hear that? That buzzing.
Aye. It's getting louder.
See? She wasn't lying. She's not crazy.
I'm not ready, Jimmy. I'm not ready. Come with me. Come with me through the stones.
I can't.
You could try. You hear it, right? The buzzing.
I don't hear anything, Claire. But when I stand before God, I'll have one thing to say to weigh against all the rest. Lord, you gave me a rare woman. God, I loved her well. It has begun.
Oh, she gave it to him?
A wedding gift. From you, Monroe. You keep it with you. Our name and Brian. After your father.
Brianna.
I love you.
And I. You.
It's true then. Everything you said is true.
Yes.
Is this the last place you saw my father?
Yes.
I believe you. I don't understand it, but I believe you. Tell her what you found.
Still alive.
Some research
Well,
that
he
went
was
into the
still.
bequest of your husband. Your husband, Frank.
What?
I'm not certain if you ever sent him on to Boston. For 2 days, and they were all taken out to be shot, but one of them, a Fraser of the Master of Lovett's regiment, escaped execution.
He didn't die at Flodden.
He meant to die, but he didn't.
He survived. If that's true, then
I have to go. Look how everything
I have
is.
to go back. If that's true, then
Oh my god, look at how, like. I know that it's probably the sun coming up, but it just looks like everything inside of her is just coming alive again with the light, just to know that. Oh my god.
it's true, then
Look at that. Look at that. It's all like, it's so bright.
I have to go back.
Yes, you do. Oh my god. Look at that. I'm gonna end this here. That's rude. That is very, very rude. Oh my freaking god. This was the best episode. That was a spectacular episode. One of my favorites. Probably my favorite. We just saw so much, and to see their daughter, amazing. She looks so much like Jamie, and Claire and Jamie's scene right before she went through the stones again was so passionate, and you can feel the love between them, and it's like he loves her so much that he wouldn't selfishly keep her here. He sent her to another man just so she'd be safe, and that their kid would grow up and be okay in case he died. But they just spent 20 years apart. Brianna seems so intelligent. She's beautiful. She's everything. She's the perfect mix between Claire and Jamie. And obviously, like, the red hair it's perfect. And also Roger, the little kid, what the hell? Like, that's so smart. I love that and there seems to be something between him and Brianna, and it feels very natural. She's gonna go back 20 years. What has he been up to? We saw her. I don't know how much time has passed since Frank died, but you just know that she's been alone this whole time. What has he been up to? Because did he have to hide? Second season was great. Like, we've been to France, we've been to Scotland. We still haven't seen the battle. I was suspecting that we wouldn't see it. We're gonna see it next episode, right? We have to see everything that's been going on. And I want to see what he's been doing for the last 20 years. And also Galus has gone back. I have no words right now. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so excited for the third season. I'm excited for them to reunite. I hate it when they're apart. 20 years apart, that's way too long, man. That is way too long. I'm so sorry. Like, I can't. I think I said a lot about, like, what I thought during the episode, because right now I can't formulate sentences. I am so happy with this finale, and I'm so intrigued. I just want to keep going. I'm brain dead right now. Like, it's the last episode of the day that I record, and it was an hour and a half. Like, I was supposed to be I recorded 4 today, but with the length of the last one, it's like I recorded 5. So, like, my brain is just dead right now. I've been recording for 6 hours straight. I love this show. So I hope you enjoyed season 2. I did a lot, and I'll see you for the first episode of season 3. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah.